Hello, dear students. So, in this class, we are making notes for the topic human eye. So, you gonna study this topic from your NCRT book. Human eye is one of the most valuable and sensitive sense organ. So, this is not scientific. This is simple statement. Now, what is the function of human eye? It enables us to see the wonderful world and colors around us. So, this is the function of human eye. Function of human eye. On closing the eyes, we can identify objects to some extent by their smell, taste, sound they make, or by touch. So this is how if we close our eye and how we can identify the objects. These are other methods by which we can try to identify objects. It is, however, impossible to identify colors while closing the eyes. But we can't identify color if we close our eyes. Thus, of all the sense organs, human eye is most significant one as it enables us to see the beautiful, colorful world around us. You have to pay attention to this human eye diagram. Look, this frontal part from where light enters. This is known as cornea. This is the crystalline lens of human eye. Basically, human eye use convex lens. Now, this lens is held by ciliary muscles, and in between cornea and the lens, there is a liquid in this region, and this liquid is termed as aqueous humor. Now, this part, this frontal part of human eye is known as pupil, and this support from here and here is known as iris. The liquid behind the crystalline lens is known as vitreous humor, and where the images from this rear part is known as retina, and then we are having finally optic nerve so that we can exchange information. Human eye is like a camera. Its lens forms an image of light sensitive on a light sensitive screen. This is known as retina. So it can be asked like what is the function of retina? So function of retina is simply it forms the image of an object. Light enters the eye through a thin membrane, and this is known as cornea. You need to remember this thing. It forms the transparent bulge on the front surface of the eyeball. This part, this is the front bulge part, cornea. The eyeball, the spherical portion in human eye, approximately in shape with a diameter of about 2.3 centimeter. Most of the reflection for the light rays entering the eye occurs at the outer surface of the cornea because we know when light rays will be going like this. Here, outside is air, but here there is a liquid and its refractive index is more than air. So here we will have refraction. The crystalline lens merely provides the finer adjustment of the focal length required to focus object at different distance on the retina. Now, sometime what happens when we go to bright light outside, we tend to close our eye, and when we enter into a dark room, we tend to open up eyes more. We find a structure called iris behind the cornea. If this is cornea and behind part this part is iris, you have to remember definition. It is a dark muscular diaphragm that controls the size of pupil. Look, this is pupil. Now iris can sometime extend so that people become small, and sometime it can go other way also. Like if I am sketching, if this part reduces outward, like this part goes upside and this part goes downside. So eyeball people will size of pupil will increase. What pupil do? Pupil regulates and controls the amount of light that is entering into the human eye. So you have to differentiate between the functions of iris and pupil. Next, the eye lens forms an inverted real image of object on the retina. Retina is a delicate membrane having enormous number of light sensitive cells, basically rod cells and cone cells in the human eye. The light sensitive cells get activated upon illumination and generate electrical signals. Like the rays will be striking on the surface, and that is known as illumination, and then there will be generation of electrical signals, and these signals are sent to brain who do it optic nerve. The brain now interprets these signals and finally process the information so that we can perceive object as they are. And then finally we can see this is the particular color of this object, this is the shape of this object, and so on. So this is all about the human eye. I will suggest you to read updated book in which rationalized 2023 to 024 syllabus is given only. Kindly pay attention to the picture because it can be asked, like if I erase this part and like if I am doing this one, I will be saying erase this one, and this part is termed as A. Now what is A? What is its function? I can erase this one also by giving you this picture. I can say this is part B. What is part B and what is its function? Similarly, so many questions can be made from this part. So you try to draw once so that you get clarity. So read NCERT books to score better and try to understand, not only cram. Thank you so much. Have a good day.